Hey everybody, welcome back to another one. So I want to make a video today that is talking about something that I think a lot of people have been perturbed by, which is the price increases. So last week, Xbox announced the price increase for Xbox consoles, Xbox controllers, and down the pipeline, the Xbox Game Studios publishing arm is going to be cranking it up to that $80 figure, right? So people are pissed. You don't want to pay more money. Totally get that, right? I don't necessarily want to pay more money if I don't have to either, but I will be shelling out $80 for select games, select new games that I'm interested in. Probably, a handful a year that really catch my eye, right? I think people are angry about it, people are upset, but what I notice about myself is that most of the time I just play older games, man. Like right now I'm playing Yakuza 5, and when I get to a new game, it's like I'm getting to it a couple months later. I'm not going to get to Expedition 33 on launch day because I'm playing Yakuza 5 right now. I'm not just going to drop Yakuza 5 to play Expedition 33, even though I'm really looking forward to playing it. Oblivion Remastered, same thing. It came out the same damn week. I'm a working adult. I don't have time to play. I don't have time to play Yakuza 5, and then, I'm going to go play Oblivion Remastered, and then I'm going to play Expedition 33. That's not cool when you're my age, right? Because you kind of forget what you're doing. So, yeah, I just kind of want to make this video to, say, hey, think about the way you guys play games. You don't need to have all of these new games. Wait for discounts. And, I'm looking at Steam right now. I actually have the Steam store up right now. And, dude, I'm, looking at the pricing. They've got Kingdom Hearts 1.5 plus 2.5 Remix, $30. That's older games, but, that includes, 9 Kingdom Hearts games or something. Crusader Kings 3, $15. Maple Story, free to play. Star Wars Jedi Survivor, this is a deal right here, $14. I got this pulled up here. There's so many games that they're just almost giving away on here. Need for Speed Heat Deluxe Edition, $7. There's so many games to go play, guys. Mafia Definitive Edition, $6. Dude, I don't know what you guys are talking about out there. Go play older games. There's so many games, no doubt, in your backlog. You don't need to go buy the latest, newest game. People are complaining about going and buying games that are new. One of the things that comes to mind, I don't mean to be accusatory or condescending to other gamers, right? But it's like people who are making 60 grand and they're always bitching about how much new cars cost. You were never part of the conversation for getting a new car. You need to go to the certified pre-owned lot and get a Corolla. You guys don't need a car payment right now. If you're having trouble stomaching the price of these games, you don't need to be playing the newest, latest games. You need to change the way you play the games, right? So get out of that mindset where you got to have the latest thing, and stop chasing the hype cycles. Now, what I will give you guys, right, is, I'm with you. It sucks. I don't want to pay $80 for Nintendo Switch 2 games, but it's I don't know where this mindset is that we know what things are worth because how much they cost in Japan and yen to make them. It's so I used the analogy before, I think, of Mario Kart World costs $80. Oh my god, I can't believe this. It's too much money. How are they getting away with this? They can't keep getting away with it. I hate you, Nintendo, right? And at the same time, people were like, we gotta keep cinemas alive. Movie theaters have to live. We gotta keep them alive. We can't let the movie theaters go away. We need the silver screen. And so they bring their kids and their wife, and they get popcorns and ices and Twix candy, and they go and sit down in the theater for an hour and a half, and they watch the Mario Kart movie, and everybody's happy, and they go home, and nobody bitched about the price. I didn't hear many people bitching about the price of that movie, right? For a family of 4 or more, perhaps, right? Bring all the nieces and nephews, the kids' friends, whatever. And so it's that value proposition. When you think about Mario Kart World, where the whole family plays together, you can play online, you get years of value out of Mario Kart World. I mean, I'm still playing Mario Kart 8 here and there. I don't know where this it's gotta be $60, it's gotta be $2005. Where does it come from? When you go to the sandwich shop, you don't tell the guy, hey, what's that mortadella cost back there? How much is that mayonnaise an ounce? I'm not paying more than $12 for the sandwich, that's what I paid in 2012 for it. You don't do that. You just buy the fucking sandwich and you get pissy about it, but you pay for the sandwich. And I think when the Switch 2 pre-orders did so well recently, we saw that. People were making a whole lot of racket about it, but they bought it. I'm not saying I like the prices. I'm not saying the prices are good. But look, quit bitching about it. It is what it is. You're not getting skinned alive. This is not a huge racket. And like I said, if you can't afford it, just don't do it. Go get a PS4 Pro. You know, I'm Don Matrick here, but go get a PS4 Pro. And almost every single game that's come out that you really want to play in the last 5 years is on PS4 Pro. It looks fine, runs at 30 FPS. That's all you need, and you can get that thing for like what, $250 on Facebook Marketplace. Now, what I will say that's unprecedented and it's strange is, you know, nobody's buying a Series S anymore since Xbox announced it's gonna be what, $400 or something with the price increase they're doing. It's going to be $600 for a Series X, and then they're doing 700 bones for the Series X 2 terabyte. Okay, nobody's buying your consoles anymore. And we saw that with the earnings that Microsoft shared this past week, where Series console, or just Xbox hardware in general, I don't know what all that encompasses, but you know, that stuff's down like 40% year over year. So nobody's buying this stuff anyway. They're just like, hey, you're gonna buy it, you're gonna pay more for it, but we don't care about our hardware anymore. PC Game Pass is way up. So go get Game Pass on PC. It's $12 a month. You get like 150 games, and you guys are, it's too expensive, I'm not paying $80. Go get a cheap PC and go get Game Pass on PC, you know, or just get a Xbox One X and go buy a bunch of cheap ass games that are on sale in the Xbox store. There's so many cheap games out there, you know, but the hardware pricing itself, like I was getting at, it's unprecedented. It's freaking weird. You know, we had PS2 Slim, it was way cheaper. PS3 Slim in 2011. Go get some cheap hardware, go get some cheap software, and quit chasing the hype cycle, quit needing to be angry, quit getting pissy about $8 games. You don't need to pay for them. Somebody else is going to subsidize it for you. Some schmuck like me is going to go pay $8 for you. And just have fun with games. Focus on having fun with games. Playing games that you actually want to play, not what's coming out. You know, unleash yourself from the release cycle. You don't work at IGN, you know? And just try and have fun. That's what it's about. It's about having fun with games and not being angry about the pricing online. And you know what? Here's the deal, right? I don't think a lot of you guys play games. I really don't think a lot of you guys play the video games themselves. Like, you're just angry online and you want to pretend to be an expert about video games, but you don't actually play them. I think so few people play a lot of games. And like, I even have friends that play way more games than I do. Just a matter of time. Like, I have a full-time career. I have other hobbies, other interests. You know, live a well-rounded life, but if you don't really play games, what are you angry about in the comments? All you play is Counter-Strike 2, all you play is Apex Legends, and you're angry about single-player games. You know? So there's a lot of phonies, a lot of frauds out there. And that's fine, do your thing, but just know for people out there that actually do play games, a lot of the comments you read are from people that don't even do it, aren't even engaged in the hobby. I just want to get out there. I think that a lot of people are just like trapped in this mindset. They gotta get the latest things. They gotta pay attention to the release calendar. It's like, there's 1,000 games you haven't played, dude. Go play cheaper games. Go find value elsewhere. Go have fun. Play what you want to play. Like, what do you actually want to play in the moment? And have a good time, dude. So anyways, guys, I hope you like this different format for recording here. I'm not doing a script, and just trying to do something a little different. So let me know what you think down below. If you don't agree with me, that's cool. I mean, I'm not shilling for the corporations. I don't work for Microsoft. I'm just a guy who tries to have fun with it, and I find the conversation to be pretty exhausting about game pricing, and I know I'm adding to it here, but anyways, until next time, everybody, peace.